think twice. Here already. Say 5 minutes mean 15. Like the world's your movie scene.
Oh, Mr. Hong Kong guy, you're so chill. Street noodles, standing still. Barefaced nights, hoodie weather. You say less is always better.
You say you're almost done, then stop. Fix one curl, change the top. You don't chase it, you don't try, but
The room turns when you walk by like
I stood on the moving walkway at Incheon Airport, watching the sleek glass and steel of Terminal 2 blur past me like a reel of my own romantic history. I was on my way to Hong Kong, again, for the annual New Year's countdown. But as I clutched my passport, I realized that in years past, this terminal felt less like a gateway to a vacation and more like the waiting room for a high-stakes poker game, one where I was playing with a losing hand. Usually, by the time I reached the duty-free shops, I would already be spiraling. My mind would be halfway across the South China Sea, obsessing over a single recurring question. Will he be there at the arrivals? I used to treat the flight from Seoul to Hong Kong as a 4-hour countdown to a potential heartbreak. I had spent the layover at the gate rehearsing the ideal image of our reunion. The one where he's standing there, defying his own habits, just to prove I'm worth the trip. But every single time, I would walk through those sliding doors at Hong Kong Airport, scan the crowd, and feel that familiar, sharp sting of disappointment. He wasn't there. He was never there. He was somewhere at Happy Valley, waiting for the efficiency of my arrival rather than the romance of it. And here's the part I didn't admit for a long time. Even on the rare occasion that he was there, the fantasy still didn't survive. Because the moment I would smile, relieved, emotional, grateful, he would ruin it by saying something like,
Hey, you're here!
I really hate it.
What?
I really hate this. I had an ideal image of him, the kind of man who finds airport pickups charming rather than a chore. But Mr. Hong Kong guy wasn't that man. This time, however, the pit in my stomach was gone. Why? Because I finally learned the most expensive lesson in any relationship, the art of the compromise. Remember that tense cocktail hour with Duffy? Between sips of a dirty martini, Duffy suggested the unthinkable.
Now, that would be nice too.
Okay. Pick up
From the airport.
from the
Okay.
An Uber, and Mr. Hong Kong guy agreed faster than a Hong Kong minute. It wasn't a bouquet of roses, but it was a plan. The old Susie thrived on the test. If he loves me, he'll endure the traffic. The new Susie thrives on the peace. If he hates the airport that much, why am I forcing him to perform a role he has destined to fail? People say I'm settling. They argue that if a man won't brave the blue line of the MTR to greet you after a long flight, he isn't the one. They see my newfound calm as a white flag, a sign that I'm slowly withdrawing my heart from the game. And maybe they're right. Maybe it is giving up. But I wasn't giving up on him. I was giving up on the conflict. And I couldn't help but wonder, in a world obsessed with having it all, is the ultimate luxury simply having peace of mind? The wheels touched down at Hong Kong, but for the first time in my history with this city, my heart rate didn't follow suit. Usually, the landing gear hitting the pavement was the starting gun for a marathon of anxiety, but not today. I glided through the airport with a new kind of frequent flyer swagger, thanks to my shiny new e-channel pass. No long lines, no soul-searching at immigration, just a seamless transition from the cabin to the terminal. I grabbed my bags and walked toward the arrivals hall with one goal in mind, finding a driver holding a sign that read Susie Choi. I wasn't looking for a hero at the gate. I was just looking for a silver Toyota Alphard with a 4.8-star rating. I was ready for my Uber, my peace of mind, and my drama-free ride to the city. But as the sliding doors hissed open, my internal monologue hit a dead stop. There, standing amidst the sea of professional drivers and tired tour groups, was Mr. 홍콩ㅅ. I was literally speechless. I know I just spent an entire flight preaching the gospel of letting it go. But the truth is, I loved it. I really, really loved it.
Wake me from this dream I've been in. I need to get in.
Usually, our trips are dead on arrival. I would land in a cloud of disappointment. He would feel the chill of my silent resentment, and that sour energy would linger over every dim sum dinner and rooftop cocktail for the rest of the week. We were building our vacations on a foundation of what was missing. But for the first time in one long, exhausting year, the beginning was actually right. And because the beginning was right, the trip was spectacular. It took me a full year of arguments, tears, and emotional bargaining to get to this moment. A year of questioning, replaying conversation, and asking myself the same things over and over again. And for the first time, the high-stakes poker game I've been playing in this relationship finally felt like a win. I couldn't help but wonder, is the secret to getting what you want simply to stop wanting it so loudly? In relationships, we often treat our needs like a court summons. We serve them to our partners and demand they show up. But when I finally stopped testing him, I gave him the space to actually choose me. By accepting the Uber, I lowered the pressure, and in that vacuum of expectation, he finally found a room to surprise me.
We are who we are. Why don't I be me and you be you? We're spreading color around us. We're lighting up the sky, it's what we do.
Maybe the lesson isn't about giving up or settling. Maybe it's about the fact that you can't force a man to be your hero. You have to let him find his own way to the gate. Sometimes, when you stop looking for the fairy tale ending, the prince actually decides to show up at the airport. And let me tell you, it's much better than a 4.8 star Uber. So what I want to tell you is this. Sometimes you have to stop fighting for the gesture to realize what you're actually fighting for. Through this experience, Mr. 홍콩ㅅ finally saw the why behind my what. We saw how one small choice, one decision to show up, could shift the tectonic plates of our entire trip. He saw me truly happy, not because I won a power struggle, but because he finally stopped looking for efficiency and started looking for me. And ironically, that's exactly what allowed me to truly let it go. I realized I didn't need the airport pickups anymore. It wasn't a compromise, and it wasn't giving up. I just genuinely didn't need the proof anymore, because he had already given it to me. He did the one thing he hated, the one thing he had avoided for a year, just to see me smile. And in the world of modern dating, that's the ultimate currency. And just so you know, ever since that day, he's been there. He has picked me up at the airport every single time, except for those rare moments when he truly couldn't. And I'm totally okay with that. The anxiety is gone. The disappointment has evaporated. I realized that all this time, I wasn't actually obsessed with the airport arrival or the logistics of the AEL train. I was obsessed with the proof. Maybe the airport pickup was never the point. It was his heart. It was knowing that, when the pressure was off, and the Uber was ordered, he cared enough to cancel the car and show up himself. He chose my happiness over his efficiency. As it turns out, the best way to get a man to show up isn't to give him a map. It's to give them the space to find their own way. And for the first time in our 1-year relationship, everything started right. And when something starts right, it's funny how the rest of it begins to feel almost magical.
Yay! Thank you.
So altogether,
Thank you. Thank you for the money. I will pay you back.
When I arrived at his place, I discovered something that completely caught me off guard. He had bought me a Dyson hair straightener, something I had casually mentioned during a late-night phone call. I had told him how I always use one at home, but since it belonged to my mom, I couldn't take it with me on my trips. And just like that, he bought it for me. He handed it to me so casually, as if it wasn't a big deal. Whether part of him secretly hoped it would help me get ready faster so he wouldn't have to wait, I'll never know. But what I do know is this. He's the type of man who would buy me a Dyson without hesitation, even if he once hated the airport. Although, now he comes to the airport too. After that gift, we never thought about my getting ready time again. He didn't just buy a Dyson, he bought peace. Later that evening, after I unpacked and rested from the flight, we headed to a barbecue gathering with his TST group. It was so much fun that I almost forgot I was technically a visitor.
International star? International star? No. Oh my gosh! You took me? Oh my gosh! Finally!
Thank you.
We love your channel. And also your love story. It's so fun seeing Alpha send you WhatsApp to friend. And other side of Alpha. Mr. Hong
So she watches my video.
yeah. I think I told you. I think like because Travis showed them. They watch it in the cab.
Once I got free time, I watch it. Every single time when I am like new video. But I haven't watched the latest one. I have to confess.
You should
I
just
haven't
watch
watched
it. You should.
I'll watch tonight.
Like do the
好似冇睇 TVB 啲劇咁。
我冇睇㗎。
Oh yeah, I heard. Thank you.
所以我唔知你講咩。
It's like that. We only met you the first time, but we seems like knowing you.
Yeah.
Imaginary.
Yeah, I have all my story up there.
I'm not fair. I just watch film.
I mean, one time we're in
We have a housewarming in Calista Hall, in Eddie Calista Hall. And then they mentioned about, oh, we should, instead of watching Netflix, we should
Oh no!
and there's like 10 of us and watching.
Oh, it's embarrassing.
I also saw that, I also saw from your Instagram first, and then I see everything comments, and then we discussed, oh my god.
They're like, finally.
So angry not picking you up.
Yes, but I was also very surprised because he didn't tell me that he was gonna pick me up. And the last trip, like I came here in September, and then we had a huge fight over that. So I was like, okay, then don't pick me up, never pick me up. And then he's like, okay, I won't.
We always blame him for that.
But that's the thing, like I'm okay now.
講緊你壞話。
One more. 喂，有冇生熟嘅分開嘅你哋？呢個係你可唔可以俾個生嘅我
So why can't you stay until
雞翼就
佢哋攞隻夾去燒下㗎咋。
I am staying until next week.
Yeah, but last year you said that's what
You were the main character in that video.
Yeah. But how come this year
你
you
冇
can't?
嗨到啊？
I'm switching jobs.
Oh.
I moved my work.
Oh, okay.
So
Already.
but then I was supposed to work starting from the 2nd and the 3rd.
Okay.
Then I told her like, no, like if I'm gonna come here, you have to give me those days.
Oh, okay. Wow.
So how many days you gonna stay?
I'm staying until January 6th. So I'm able to spend this birthday.
Okay. What do you plan? What do you plan for?
We're just gonna have dinner. He doesn't want a big thing.
Okay, but you want some surprise or not?
He doesn't want surprise. He doesn't like surprise.
Okay.
唔係，但係
So I got him a present, but he doesn't know what it is.
That's okay.
Yeah. No, it's January 5th.
下禮拜日啊。
我都唔記得我拍幾次係
因為阿花係低調㗎嘛。
打翻係永遠都唔撚搞噶嘛。
Yeah, we are saying he's very low key for his birthday.
We have to force him to celebrate the birthday with us. His birthday with us.
嗰個我 send 過俾你睇啦，嗰度有咩打啲 fusion 嘢啊嘛。
Okay. Yeah, so it's all about expectation management, right?
You watched the video.
打英骨雞翼啦。
呢3年變東京話做 pick up 要帶你到去蘭桂坊。
And get Mr. Hong Kong guy number 2.
But I think you don't care now, right? You understand?
No, I understand. So it's fine now.
Yeah.
There's no expectation.
Yes.
But then he came today, so I don't know.
You're always looking for surprise because he's a romantic guy, right?
He says he's not romantic.
Kurt is only the romantic guy.
No, I'm not.
No, he says he's not romantic, but then like while I'm editing the videos, I see so many romantic elements. Because his image is not normal in Korea. It's very unique. And then if Koreans have,
He's handsome.
yes.
Do you know Leslie Cheung?
Yes. So even Koreans were like,
At some point, I realized that nearly all of his friends had watched my YouTube videos. I felt flattered, slightly embarrassed, proud, and oddly apologetic all at once. I couldn't help but wonder how many times he had been teased and roasted by his friends about things I had shared online. Yet he never once asked me to stop. He never complained. He let me shine, even if it might have put him in an uncomfortable position. I think that is what understanding someone really looks like. It's not loud. It's quiet tolerance. It is choosing not to clip someone else's wings. And that night, I truly felt like I belonged. This trip felt different. It felt almost too good to be true. Do you know that feeling when you're so happy that you start wondering if something will go wrong simply because it feels too perfect? That was this trip. There were so many moments that I could probably make 10 separate episodes out of them. But I'm going to fast forward through the details and give you the highlights. You will understand why by the end.
Like these days the weather is so good.
so we have to go out.
Yeah. What?
But tomorrow we have dinner with friends. Chinese.
How did you find this place?
From my friend.
It's so pretty.
Yeah.
Taxi signs and harbor air. Everywhere, you everywhere. Laughing like we had no way. Like love can never change. No goodbyes, no second thoughts. Young love is all we got.
So this is Cindy.
Hello.
This is Sheila.
Number one friend.
This is
So 1 year already, right? You guys. First time meeting you.
Oh yeah.
What happened? We are the best friends.
But I was.
Not those like in your episode. We are the best.
Oh really?
she can't.
You know, like the Christmas special, right? He picked you up. Finally, right? Is
Yes.
it this Christmas?
Yes.
Oh, congratulations.
It was like the day before yesterday. How did you know you didn't watch the?
Yeah, how did you
I
know it's
watched
Christmas special?
part of
Oh
the
okay.
first like 10 seconds.
Oh.
Recaps, right? Teaser, right?
But who told you that it's Christmas special?
I posted on the community.
Oh yeah.
You
saw
are
that,
in the
yes.
community.
I'm number one. As I say. He didn't even like show us there's a channel where you shoot all the videos from him.
Yeah.
And I just saw it in the recommendations.
Oh really?
Yeah, ages ago.
Oh.
Yeah. And then I sent it to him.
Yeah, he doesn't watch it.
I know. And then every time I meet him, I tell him all the episodes.
Thank you.
But he's on the artistic side.
Oh.
He asked me about the quality of the video. I think it's pretty nice actually.
Thank you.
Just need a better camera.
No, it's
But then all
GoPro.
the, I know.
Yeah.
But then all the editing and stuff is great. The VO. I like voiceover. I love voiceover.
Hey guys.
Hey guys, Susie here.
So you just happened to watch my YouTube? Like you didn't have any information that I was doing?
Zero information.
Seriously?
Yeah.
And then you saw him in the video?
Yeah. And then I sent to him. I sent to her.
Really?
I'm laying down it to compile it. Oh no, I see you only when you're ballin'. Oh no, I don't even care to doubt. I see you.
What's your New Year's resolution?
Did I tell you? Make some money. Not big. I don't expect big.
The
but
lottery?
Like, no,
Mark?
No, like 30% increment. What's yours?
Mine? Getting more subscribers on YouTube and finally moving to Hong Kong.
Pulling me out and I'm right back on the sideline where you wanted me. I'm by the byway waiting for your lead. I don't wanna fall in love like this.
Happy New Year!
I don't wanna seem to shake.
Happy New Year!
And now, I have something to tell you. This is our last Hong Kong episode. This YouTube series began because of our airport drama. It was built on arguments, misunderstandings, cultural clashes, and emotional ups and downs. But ever since this trip, something changed. We stopped fighting, we stopped arguing. Everything became smooth in a way I had once desperately wanted. And I started thinking, if I keep filming, what would it be? Me going to Hong Kong, meeting his friends, Duffy dancing again, me having coffee with Christy and talking about Mr. Hong Kong guy, me leaving Hong Kong over and over.
I don't wanna fall in love like this. But I can't help to follow you.
고마워요.
Thank you so much. Thank you.
There would be no dramatic airport scenes, no more cliffhangers. Some of you thought we got married. Some of you thought I moved to Hong Kong. Some of you thought we were preparing for a wedding. None of that happened. 2025 was simply calm and peaceful. And that was enough. Whenever I finish a Netflix series, and you all know I'm a Netflix maniac, I always feel a little sad. But at the same time, I like to imagine that the characters are somewhere out there, still living their lives happily, even if I'm no longer watching. So I hope you can think of us that way too. Somewhere out there, calm and happy, just no longer on camera. The ideal image I was chasing for 2 years, I finally found it. It wasn't in a grand gesture or a movie script. It was in the quiet moments and the man who finally learned how to show up. I'm Miss Susie, and this was my Hong Kong story.
I didn't think I'd make it without you by my side. Let me
And before we end this episode, there's something you need to see.
just the two.
You might have noticed how I fast-forwarded through so many beautiful moments. The island sunsets, the countdown, the carnival lights, the dinners, the laughter. There's a reason for that. Because what you're about to see next is exactly why I chose to move quickly through the magic. And exactly why this has to be the last episode. I wanted
Yeah.
to talk to you. It could be serious.
Yeah. What?
I know that you're busy thinking about like something else. Worrying about your career or your life, I guess. But I was wondering if you ever thought about us, like where our relationship is going, where it's headed for.
Mm, yeah, I know what you're saying, but
I know you're busy with other stuff.
no, it's not about busy or what. Um, yeah. But then it's just I don't have a thought about where is it going.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So for me, I've been thinking, like crying, struggling about this alone for a quite while.
Lately,
Yeah, like a couple of months. I've been avoiding this talk during the 2 whole years we've been dating because like I was ignoring all of this, like the differences, because I knew how it was gonna end. Like if once we had this talk, and during those 2 years, I loved you so much that I was too scared to have this conversation with you.
Mm-hmm.
Like when we first started this relationship, you said you didn't want to have kids from the very beginning. And I was okay because, I mean, I always thought that I might have a kid, but then, like back then it was a very distant future, very far away.
Mm-hmm.
So what I thought is like, oh, maybe while we're dating, you could change or I could change. But none of us really changed. And back then, I really didn't know, like I actually didn't really know what I wanted. But
Mm-hmm.
I realized I want to get married and I want to have kids. And I'm putting my foot down on this. Like, I made up my mind that I do
Mm-hmm.
really want all of those. I'm not blaming you. Don't get me wrong. Like, I'm not blaming you. I'm not saying it's your fault. I'm not asking you to marry me. I'm not asking you to have kids with me. I'm not asking you to change your mind.
Mm-hmm.
What I'm trying to say is that I think it's time for me to let you go. I think it's time for both of us to let each other go.
Mm-hmm.
I practiced this so much.
Silly.
So until now, I never really understood the saying that if you really love someone, you have to let them go. I'll be like, always like, why? Like, if you love them, you have to grab them, like, hold on to them. But I think I now truly understand that saying, because I don't want you to be miserable by being next to me. And at the same time, I don't want to be miserable by being next to you. You want a marriage you want a life that just the two of us are happy, which I think it's gonna be awesome. I'll be so happy just by being with you, living in Hong Kong. But I want a marriage that I could have a chance to start a family. Yeah, like, of course I can go with the flow. I could convince myself that I don't want a child. I don't want to have kids. But one day on the street, like when I see a cute kid like Sienna, I will feel miserable.
by just looking at a kid that I will never be able to have. And also, like, yeah, if I get pregnant by accident, like, of course you're a responsible guy. You will love that child. You will do whatever you can do for that child, but one day you will feel miserable because it's not the life that you wanted. It's not the child that you've always wanted.
Yeah, what I want to say. I mean, I won't be miserable. But then, for most of the part, but I think what I really don't think is gonna work is the financial of our having a kid. To be honest, so this is really a deal breaker. I mean, it's not. It's also about like the time and also the finance. But I think the finance is more important because if you have the money, you can like solve a lot of problem. But then I don't know.
So
Yeah.
yeah, my parents actually gave me a deadline, ultimatum. And I don't know about Hong Kong culture, but in Korea, like my age is like, it's time for me to get married and have a kid. And then the deadline was actually last year, end of the year. But I still wanted to be with you.
I'm sorry. And thank you. And I enjoy the time, and I really appreciate. I mean, I truly mean it. Yeah, the effort, and then all the like emotional burden that you have taken, like over the time, over like the years.
I don't want both of us to be stressed or miserable. So I think it's time for us to go onto different directions. And I'm so sorry to ask you these kind of questions or have this talk when you're going
It's okay.
through a tough time.
It's okay. Because you don't know how long it's gonna last.
But I didn't want to waste your time and also mine. But I just want you to know that I love you so much. I still love you. Always have, always will. And before I met you, I've always cursed my exes. I wanted them to be miserable. I wanted them to die, I guess, but
You evil.
But for you, I wish you the very best. And I really hope you can meet someone really nice and chill like you so that you can really enjoy your life, like truly enjoy your life. Do the things that you like to do with that person. Enjoy the same music.
Sorry.
And don't be with someone who always wants something from you like me.
No, you're good. It's just I'm bad over the time.
And just so you know, you are the best boyfriend I've ever had.
Are you serious?
Yes. I was so happy during the past 2 years.
Which means you had like really bad guy before.
You changed my whole life.
You changed mine too.
I will miss you so much.
Oh, I don't know what to say. Seriously. I think you I think you're right if you're really planning for a kid. And I know that from your standpoint or from your perspective, time is ticking. I totally understand. I got the feeling too, like not in terms of having a kid or something, but I can feel the time is taking for when like people. I'm sorry to say that when people get into the middle age, yeah, you're still early, so you're fine. Yeah, but I'm not. Yeah, but yeah, I didn't know that you still want a kid so badly, but I should have known that because you like your nephew so much.
I mean, yeah, maybe my body might not be able to have kids, or maybe I could also change my mind because they are annoying sometimes. But I think like whenever I went to weddings, my friends' weddings, or Kurt's wedding, or when we went to that Carson's meeting, I think I felt very lonely.
Miserable.
Not miserable, but sad, I guess. Because you've always constantly mentioned that you didn't want kids. And honestly, I couldn't even talk about it.
I'm sorry.
But no, it's the relationship that I chose. I knew it from the very beginning. And thank God I didn't know what I wanted back then, because I was able to be with you. As I told you, the past 2 years was the greatest time in my life, honestly. If I know this ending, and then even if I go back time, I will still choose to be with you. And maybe if my body is not able to have a child, if I realize that, maybe I will regret.
Then tell me.
I was not planning to cry.
You got a really bad planning. Or you're overconfident.
But I was thinking about this for a quite while. I just didn't know how to start this conversation.
I mean, I'm sorry. I'm sorry to like put the pressure on you, like to make you stressed.
No, it's just me. It's my personality.
No, it's not. I mean, it's us. It's not just you.
I still care about you a lot.
Of course, I care about you too.
It's just reality.
You put so much effort, even though I don't like to go to the airport, but then yeah, I eventually did. Even though I'm not like really enjoying it. I mean, like enjoying it like logically. Yeah, but I do approve the emotional emotional side.
I'm gonna miss you, of course. I'm gonna miss all of your friends.
I mean, I hope you. I don't want to say that, but I hope you're gonna like stay friends with them. Not because me. Yeah, because they are your friends too. They're not just my friends, and they like you. Yeah, but I mean, like, thank you for being genuine. Yeah, you are a very genuine person, which I really like. And you're good to me, seriously.
Although we won't talk. We won't text each other often now. But still, I wish we could just keep in touch for like important, I don't know, information or something.
I'm sorry for your suffering.
I didn't suffer.
I mean, yeah, the long distance thing keep exhausting you. That's suffering. And I'm always mean. And I'm not. I mean, like our love language is different. And that's one part that torture you as well. Yeah. And I have to admit that you put more effort than me. But I did put effort too.
Yeah, I know that.
I mean, I want to say I did put effort because I don't want you to think that I don't treasure you. I mean, like, but honestly, I do think that you put much more effort than me, which I really appreciate. I really want to say thank you.
I know you tried. And I know that you changed a lot. Like, compared to the beginning, you're a totally different person now. And I'm very thankful for that. The love was, like, I'm not saying that it was not enough. It was enough. And it sucks. It sucks that now I started to understand you. Now our relationship was becoming, I don't know, steady, strong, and firm. But it's the reality.
The reality thing, I think, is real about the kids thing, because I don't know, I really found, like, especially when I'm unemployed, I was actually glad that I don't have a family burden. Otherwise, it will be a very, like, the pressure will be, like, huge. Yeah, so if you're planning to have a kid, make sure that the guy is well off enough.
I don't know if I will be able to get married. I don't know. I'm feeling a lot of pressure too. A lot of stress because of this. Because I always imagined us ending up together. Because
Let me know if you change your mind of having a kid.
You too.
Kids thing. I do think that we gonna end up together too. Yeah, but whenever I think about the point that you originally want a kid, I also feel bad if I'm wasting your time or something, because, like, yeah, it's about, like, the age. Yeah. So I actually don't know how to respond to this, because I know this is something that you want, and you, like, we confirmed it just now. It's something that I don't want to lie, I don't think I can offer. Yeah. I don't feel secure about my future, so let alone, like, I'm not sure if you understand,
I understand.
but you have to drink less cold drinks. And then you have to, like, you're taking better care of yourself now.
Yeah.
Yeah, more cardio. And you're not drinking, which is also good. I think you're gonna preserve well until your 40s. And you don't have great hair yet.
Oh, so I need permission. Is it okay for you if I announce it and keep it until like, I don't know, mid-March or something.
Yeah.
Thank you.
I have to be prepared for the message too.
Really? Tell Duffy and Travis that I'm so thankful.
I will tell them by the time that they ask. I don't know, like I don't think I'm going to tell like to tell anyone proactively. I don't know. Maybe I will, but maybe I will not.
I'm gonna miss Duffy a lot too.
It's okay. He will come. He will come to find you.
He's your bro.
No. It's like he will come to find you. I mean, it's like you're friends. Yeah. So it's fine. Like Christy would like. I think whenever Christy comes to Korea, they will find you too. Yeah. Are you relieved now?
I don't know. I'm scared to hang up.
Yeah. I mean, I'm sad, and I do get a little bit of tears. A little bit. Just a little. Yeah, but then
You said you're not the tear kind of guy.
yeah, of course. I mean, I don't have tears most of the times. Yeah, but I still do sometimes. Yeah, but I think you're really brave to sort it out, to say what you want. I'm really sorry.
You don't have to be. And I'm so thankful that you were okay with me putting up those videos. Like, who would be okay with that? Thank you.
It's your thing. I mean, I have always been mean, so I think at least like this is something that I can do for you.
I will miss you.
Yeah, I will too, and of course you will.
Meet someone who's fucking awesome.
I think in terms of consideration, you set a very high standard.
Yeah, it's gonna be hard for you to meet a girl.
Maybe a guy.
That would make me feel miserable.
Why?
He was gay?
You make me gay.
Yeah, that would make me feel miserable. Yeah, but you really changed my life.
In a good way or bad way?
A good way. I became
Then-
more self-aware. I became more independent. I got to meet all of your friends. I got to enjoy life when I was in Hong Kong. How would I ever be able to know Hong Kong that much if I didn't meet you?
Then I'm really glad I have no regret.
We did well. I think we did good. Thank you. You were my best friend. You are still my best friend. You were my mentor.
Don't like rate me too high. I'm gonna be too proud.
No, I'm being honest. But I was always really happy. I was always bragging about you to my friends. I never looked at other guys. I was happy to say that you were my boyfriend all the time.
Yeah, we broke up. Not because we stopped loving each other. Not because there was betrayal. Not because of another airport fight. We broke up because we loved each other deeply. And because we respected each other enough to be honest about the future. From the very beginning, he told me something clearly. He didn't want children. And when I started dating him, I hadn't even thought seriously about marriage or kids. I didn't know what I wanted. I didn't know myself that well yet. Thank God I didn't. But as time passed, as we dated longer, I realized that I did want a child one day. And he still didn't. And that's not something you can compromise on. That's not an airport drama you can talk through over drinks. That's not a let's just understand each other better type of issue. That's real life. It's easy to say, just choose love. But sometimes loving someone also means not asking them to become someone they're not. I understand why he felt the way he did. His childhood, his responsibilities, the culture, the reality of living in Hong Kong. When I looked at all of it together, it made sense. So please, don't blame him. He was one of the most supportive people in my life. I mean, who would allow their relationship to be shown so openly online? Who would stay quiet while strangers criticize him? Who would smile and encourage me even when the videos caused him stress? When I uploaded raw, honest edits and hate comments flooded in, I felt guilty. Even though I chose to post them, I still felt sorry. There were moments I asked myself, why am I making these videos? What am I trying to gain? And every time I apologized to him, he would laugh and say, people want that. I'm impressed with your editing skills. Good job. If I were in his position, would I have been able to say that? I don't think I could have. For 2 years, I was truly happy. Not perfect, not easy, but happy. We fought fiercely. We loved passionately. And in those 2 years, I learned something I didn't know before. I learned how to be on my own. I learned independence. I learned that there is no single answer in love. Love doesn't have one shape. It doesn't have one correct formula. Every relationship looks different. And Mr. Hong Kong guy taught me how to stand on my own 2 feet. He was steady. When I was dramatic, he was calm. When I spiraled, he was rational. When I created storms, he stood next to me like a rock. He didn't always express himself loudly. He didn't shower me with dramatic words, but he showed love in his own language. He planned, he researched, he solved, he supported. He stood still when I shook. He let me shine, even when it could have been uncomfortable for him. And I didn't always understand that at the time. But now I do. Love doesn't always shout. Sometimes it just stands quietly beside you and holds steady. And for that, I will always respect him. For 1 whole year after that Hong Kong trip, we were peaceful. We didn't fight. We didn't argue. It was calm. The kind of calm I used to beg for. And maybe that's why this feels harder. I'm over 30 now, and I'm grateful I got to experience a love like this at this age. So thank you. Thank you for cheering us. Thank you for watching our Hong Kong journey. Thank you for feeling with me. And I'm sorry if our story gave you comfort or hope or made you believe in something. I'm sorry this is how it ends. We ended this with respect, with care, with gratitude. This channel started because of airport drama, and somehow it feels poetic that it ends not with drama, but with peace. I'll keep these videos up until March. After that, they will all be deleted. For our future, for our privacy, for the next chapter. So if you ever wanted to rewatch from the beginning, please do it before then. And I'm sorry for the inconsistent uploads this past year. My head was full, my heart was processing, and it wasn't easy to focus on YouTube while navigating something this big. As for what's next, I don't know yet. Maybe a different kind of content, maybe a different kind of story. But if there's something you want to see from me, please tell me. Because from now on, it's Miss Susie's single life. And wherever life takes him, and wherever life takes me, I believe we'll both be okay. Thank you for loving us. Goodbye, Hong Kong. And goodbye to this chapter.
So yeah, that's her, Harley girl. Fire in her chest. I don't say much, you know me, but I'm still here, and I think this says the rest.
That's it.
I guess it is.
Okay. Goodbye. Bye bye. Take care.
You too. Let me know if you get a job.
Yeah? Bye bye.